Moses! The Almighty calls Moses over for a talk. This is right after the death of the junior high priests, Aaron's sons, Nadav and Avihu. Acharei Mot, literally after the death, is the Torah portion that deals with the aftermath of this tragedy, exploring ways of reacting to death. It is generally assumed that the two Levites were victims of passion, that they got carried away in their duties of devotion. In response, God demands discipline. As soon as the mourning is over, Moses receives a detailed operations manual for the safe maintenance of the tabernacle, the first Hebrew religious operations center. Acharei Mot describes this operation manual, listing the regulations that will enable safe access to the sacred. Nobody wants another fatal fire. There are 3 sections of the operations manual discussed in these chapters. Number 1, meat, is all about how, where, and when to eat it. Number 2, sex, the complete guide to who not to have it with. Number 3, atonement, the perfect path for cleaning up your act after the inevitable oops moments caused by meat, sex, and all other human desires. While basic human desires may not have changed much since biblical days, how modern individuals and societies deal with these desires has changed quite a bit. Can this ancient manual be remotely relevant to what we eat, how we love, and if we pray today? Probably, but only if we dig deeper, finding symbolic meanings and metaphors that interpret and translate it into modern tools for our needs. Searching beyond the literal meaning is one more way of making Torah matter today. So here it goes. Section 1, how to eat meat. No eating of fresh blood? Okay. No eating of corpses? Gross, of course. All slaughtering of animals must only happen at the tabernacle, administered by Levites, who then get a share of the meat. Is this the original income tax system? And also, the reminder to keep the meat industry closely regulated, supervised, and truly answering to a higher authority is appreciated. Next, Section 2, regulations regarding atonement. This is the origin of Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. Then and now, this Day of Judgment is a 24-hour marathon, including special clothing, diet, and general reflection on what needs fixing in our lives. The rituals of the day, Leviticus style, involved a lot of blood and sacrificial animals, each representing another part of the past, individual desires, collective crimes. We have evolved since sacrificial days, and very few of the tabernacle rituals are still conducted on Yom Kippur, but the essence remains. This is a day rich with rituals that enable us to take responsibility for our past, to reflect on our present, and reimagine our future, new and improved. This one's still a classic. Then there's Section 3, all about sex, or rather, who not to have sex with. It is a pretty long list that includes no-brainers like no sleeping with your sister, but also more challenging ones like no sex between men. Like Sections 1 and 2 of this manual, Section 3 is interested in discipline and order, setting rules and regulations for what a life lived well should look like. But also, just like the first 2 sections, some of the rules here are not as obvious anymore, and could have several significantly different modern interpretations. Regardless of how different people interpret this operations manual, the bottom line here is that discipline matters. Whether it's about eating meat, fasting on Yom Kippur, or making love, safety, intention, and careful attention to detail can transform a simple human action into a sacred act. Acharei Mot is not just an ancient reaction to a brutal death. It is, more importantly, a timeless affirmation of a messy, complicated, holy human life.